What's up, everyone? This is Toronto Joe here at SKTAR 3 with ESAM. How's it going, my man? Good to have you on board.
It's pretty good. I'm doing pretty good right now.
I was about to say, you're confirmed for top 4 in Project M, and you just finished with a solid 3rd place in Brawl. Tell us about your experience at SKTAR and what you were thinking going into the tournament.
Sorry, my voice is kind of shot. Just as a preface, why does ESAM sound weird? The SKTAR is a lot of fun. It's one of the better run tournaments. Like, a lot of people are complaining about how the tournament was run, but I mean, first off, it's a 2-day tournament. Every other national is 3 days, so they have a significant amount of time to complete it, while this doesn't, and this is still gonna finish early. It's been really good, it's been really fun, and the environment is really nice, and it's super nice outside, thank God, because it is hot in this venue. What was the other part of the question? I'm sorry.
What were you thinking going into the tournament?
I'm going to win PM, and I'll probably get top 3 in Brawl.
Now, touching on the fact that you're a multiple game threat, how are you able to balance being good at so many different iterations of Smash? What do you take from each, and how do you evolve your playstyle overall?
Well, Melee, which is where I started, obviously, it teaches you a lot of fundamentals in movement and in solid gameplay. Because you have to really, especially as my character, I play Samus in Melee, and she doesn't have a lot of, flashy technical skills, so it's just like, okay, I have to stand here and I have to hit them, and that is it. So that's really difficult if you just try to derp your way into it. So it teaches you to just be patient and throw your moves out with reason. And then from Brawl, I got all my smarts. That might have been because of my age, but I tend to see Brawl players play smarter in more games if they play them than Melee players transferring into Brawl, let's say. So Brawl taught me a lot about being calm, really capitalizing on everything, because Brawl isn't as technical, but you have to be very precise or you mess everything up. I mean, case in point, I lost to Nairo because I accidentally side B'd once in the entire set and I lost. So, they both kind of merged into PM, because PM, you have to play really smart because the metagame isn't as developed in Melee, so you can win with almost every character. So you have to play really smart, but you also have to have your super fundamentals in movement and just in basic follow-ups and DI reading, and it's a good game. PM is awesome.
You're known for playing a very technical Samus and Pikachu, both very underutilized characters. How did you find to get those characters to be your mains, and why do you pick them?
Well, Samus is just one of the coolest video game characters ever. I mean, she's a female who's an orphan who just decides to blow everyone up because the people that adopted her, the things that adopted her just died. So she's like, I'm a body everyone for money. So that's awesome. And then in Melee, I played Samus and Fox, and then we had a lot of low tier tournaments in Florida, so I went Pikachu for those. And so when Brawl came out, I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna try Samus, ew, she's bad. I'm gonna play Fox, ew, he's weird. I'm gonna play Pikachu. Huh, okay, Pikachu's pretty good. And then so I was trying all of them out at the beginning. I know my first tournament actually went all Samus and I got like 3rd, which is pretty good. But then I started playing Pikachu, and it took me a while to get good because Pikachu's a very, very deep character. But then as you see now, I do pretty good.
Yeah, speaking on the fact that you're an innovator of your characters, what do you do to break down these characters so that you can evolve their metagames? How do you level up so effortlessly when it comes to characters that are very underutilized? Because you don't see Pikachus and Samuses that you can really copy and learn from. You kind of have to evolve on your own.
It's true. Thankfully I had one Samus that I based my playstyle off of in Melee, which was Wes. Because, it was Wes and Hugs he still plays really weird. Jab isn't that good, I swear. So, I had Hugs, I learned the basics. Until I started playing Brawl, like hell, 2 or 3 years into Brawl, I didn't use the C-stick. So because I learned in one player mode and adventure mode, I'm like, oh, if you missile and you land, you can do stuff instantly. That's cool. Because at that point I wasn't thinking about playing competitively. So it was just like, that's cool. And so I learned all of her moves and stuff. And then I just realized how they strung together. And then I considered myself one of the better Samuses, at least until Brawl came out. And then Plup became a thing. And he's the Samus I always wanted to be. He is so good. Shoutouts to Plup. But so I started, I would see my little pieces. I would see platforms. I'm like, I wonder if this works. You try it. If it doesn't work, you're like, oh, well, okay, it doesn't work. Very similar to Pikachu. I wasn't very fond of how the other top Pikachus were playing back at the very beginning of Brawl, specifically Anther, because he would just quick attack everywhere. And I'm like, that's bad. Stop doing it. You know, you can go back into Smashboard's archives and totally just read me going like, everyone's bad, what the hell, I'm totally gonna be better than all you guys in like a year. And then it was. So I learned just specific things. Actually, one of the biggest things that I innovated with Pikachu was the up air footstool, but that was actually because of Nick Riddle, because he did down smash footstool, and he was like, oh my god, this is broken. I'm like, wait a minute. I know I'm plus on up air, plus frames, by the way, just in case. Can I do that with up air? And then it did, and then it worked. And then I thought, like, you really have to look at frame data, especially in Brawl, to innovate your character, because you're like, huh, okay, this move is this many frames, and this move is that many frames, so you can substitute them in different situations, which is exactly how I learned, or I figured out down throw up air footstool, because I'm like, okay, up air and nair are both 3 frames, so I know I can down throw nair. Can I down throw up air? And then I could. And then I combined that with up air footstool, so then it's good. Although I don't think I pulled that off once this tournament. But so you just really got to pay attention to your frame data, and especially in Melee, you got to pay attention to DI, because that can ruin your combos really quickly. But Brawl, it's either like, if you DI, there's no combo. But if you cannot DI something like Pikachu's down throw, you can combo. So that's more about frame data as opposed to Melee, which is more about DI.
Cool. Now, my last question. You talked about Nick Riddle, your brother, legendary Zero Exams player in Brawl. How has he helped you evolve as a player, and what has his mentoring done for your game personally?
Well, actually, outside of maybe 2 years of all the time we played Smash, at least competitively, I've been better than him, sadly. I kind of feel bad because I'm just like, I want him to do good and then I always do better. But you know, at the very beginning, he got me into the competitive scene because I was just playing one player and he's like, oh, I went to a tournament, it's really cool, you should go. And then like, I got 7th. So I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Then the next tournament I got 5th. I'm like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. And then I just started playing. Then again, he played a really bad character in Link in Melee, who's bad, and Samus is at least almost usable. But then during Brawl, he was actually better than me for a while. He was better than me at the very beginning of the MLG era, and a little before that. He was #1 in Florida at some point while I was number like 8. But he's a really good training partner. He plays really smart, and it really helps us break down our habits. Like we can go, oh, you know, you always spot dodge after this, so I'm gonna punish you, and then you notice that, oh, they're punishing me. But like we never said anything verbally, unless it was really, really bad. It would just be like, oh, okay, I keep getting hit because I keep sidestepping. I'm gonna stop sidestepping. And then I would stop sidestepping. He couldn't down smash me anymore with Zero Suit, and then he would have to adapt and start reading me. And that honestly helped both of us get our adaptation really well, because I noticed that really, really quick now because of all the years him and Saber beat it into me. Oh my God, that was a tough time.
Yeah.
But so you just, honestly, assuming you have the capabilities to be good, because some players honestly don't. Like, not like shit talking anyone, just in general. Some players are born for greatness and some players just can't, sadly. But so if you are one of those players, you need to just get smarter, you need to get your adaptation down and just be good, be solid.
Cool. Thank you so much for the interview. Now, if people want to get a hold of you, what's your Twitter? Do you have a Twitch?
At Samaricus, which is Samus with Eric in the middle, because I got to keep, you know, similar to the name. I do not have a Twitch. I probably will be getting one soon, but I have a bad laptop, so I'm not going to be streaming very often. And then, I mean, if you ever have a question, hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on my Facebook. Just search ESAM in all caps, and you'll probably find it, assuming you have any Smash player as a mutual friend. I'm not going to give out my cell phone number because that's creepy.
All right. Thank you so much for the interview. It's been great. Take care, guys.